What's up, Capricorn? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting March 17th, 2025. Capricorn, I hope all is well. Before I begin, I want to wish all the Capricorns who celebrate St. Patrick's Day a happy St. Patrick's Day. Also, welcome any new subscribers. I appreciate you. The deck that I'm using to do your messages for this week will be listed in the description box. I am not reading any reversals. So we're just going to cleanse the energies from doing Sagittarius's messages for the week, and we're going to see what's coming up here for you, Capricorn. All right, so energies for Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn this week? All right, so let's officially cut this deck and begin your messages. Energies for Capricorn. First card of energy for you, Capricorn. We're going to start off with the major arcana of the moon. I just said in Scorpio's video, this moon has been showing up practically in every sign that I have read for so far. So it could mean the presence of the moon showing up could be referencing the eclipse tomorrow, okay, the blood moon that's supposed to occur. So anyway, that could be what I'm sensing or feeling. However, Capricorn, there is a cycle of energy that's moving away from you. A new cycle is about to begin, always with the moon. Okay, making sure throughout the week, though, that you are putting a check on your emotions, making sure that you are emotionally balanced, like the rope that's wrapped around her in the middle. That's how I acquire the balance. This moon has a tendency to be tricky. It can send your emotions up too high, Capricorn, or send them down too low. We want it to be in the middle. Trust the process of what you feel in terms of your own intuition. The moon comes in to assist you to make sure that you're, choosing correctly. That's going to be best for you. Revelations, things that were once hidden or kept from you, have the possibility to come through or forward with the moon's presence in your spread. That may also too involve likes and crushes when it comes to romance. There is an expectancy of some sort of emotional changes, however, that's going to take place. Now, I don't know if that energy reflects the presence of the eclipse, because usually eclipses are very powerful. I'm not specific about it. I don't get into astrology, but I know that oftentimes the blood moon eclipse prepares us for many changes. So many changes are about to come, and it may be on an emotional level for some of you. All right. So anyway, that's the moon, and then also to the presence of the moon in your spread, Capricorn, could mean the energy coming in from others. There's a instance of dedication, devotion, and love being extended to you. Okay, and that could be coming from your family, your romantic friends, your romantic partners and your platonic friends, could be co-workers as well. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. This is another card that has been coming up, showing up in all these signs that I'm reading for. Okay, but the Five of Pentacles here could be any Capricorn that I'm reading for that may have some sort of concerns over their money and finances this week, coming up short, not having enough money to pay your bills. This is my ghosting card, so hopefully you're not ghosting someone, Capricorn. Someone not ghosting you, feeling stubborn, feeling ignored, giving the cold shoulder treatment. However, because of this particular deck here, and you can see the female, she's obviously at a casino, she's smiling, she's hit the jackpot, but we don't know if she's even aware of these people that are outside looking in. One guy in a wheelchair, you got another guy who looks very despondent, and then you have a child here. But we don't know if she's going to share her winnings with those people. This is why I always say that there is a positive aspect that comes out of the Five of Pentacles, is that you could be the Capricorn that spends or gives your time and your money to worthy charitable causes. All right? So that is the Five of Pentacles. And then really there's no need for me to throw a clarifier on this Five of Pentacles. Up next now we have the Hangman. The Hangman is just neutral energy here, another major arcana. When it comes to any actions or decisions this week, just, make sure you take your time, that you're not rushing through. The last time this card showed up in another sign I read for, I feel, and this is just typical, it could be just anybody. A lot of people generally are afraid of spiders, but someone has an extreme phobia when it comes to spiders. Okay? Just happened to pick that out. Anyway, following the Hangman here, now we got the Three of Blades. Okay. Sagittarius received the Three of Blades and the Tower. So I felt bad for them because I started to talk prior to shuffling the deck, recalling what they received last week. And I said, no, I'm not going to talk about it because I'll, end up not only talking about it, but, bringing it up or it surfaces in the spread. And so be it. It did. I didn't talk about it, but it showed up anyway. So the Three of Swords generally is not going to be for every Capricorn that I'm reading for. It's here for someone that comes along and knows exactly why the Three of Swords is here. Someone is dealing with an issue of grief, heartache, possibly separation. It mirrors over here to the Five of Pentacles. Of course, when the blades show up with the Pentacles, I always say that there could be a form of a separation of employment, or it could be retirement, or someone's taking a job loss, or it could be a job cut. In terms of pay, Three of Swords also represents a divorce, pending divorces, painful choices or decisions related to family, romantic partners and friends, couples who are still together. Could be there's some sort of distance that separates them that brings or causes the grief, heartache. The cat in the window could be the cat that gets away, and the pet. I always talk about the pet that gets out and the family is left grieving. Third party in play when it comes to romance. All right, but we're going to throw a clarifier on that Three of Swords here. And if a court card shows up here, it's definitely someone dealing with an actual relationship. All right, so why did the Three of Swords here show up for Capricorn? Keep in mind, it does mirror over there to that Five of Pentacles where someone could be dealing with some sort of job loss or a cut in pay, or could be retirement. Okay, what's going on here, Capricorn? And there's, with the Hangman in the middle, there could be some sort of uncertainty related to that situation about what's going to take place or what's going to occur. So Three of Swords, yep, here it is. Knight of Cups. It's about a relationship. All right. So the Knight of Cups is the court card that represents love and romance. And I said if a court card shows up here, you're dealing with some sort of heartache or separation involving a relationship. And there you go. All right. So this could be someone who is dealing with a breakup or having to deal with a third party in play. Could be anyone who is, dealing with some sort of divorce. Could be someone who is still, with a romantic partner, but there's distance that separate them. Wow. All right, so there we go. Following the Knight of Cups here for you, Capricorn, we got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles always represents any pay raise that could be coming in, right? It's equal amount, so balanced energy. And then also, too, there could be some sort of apology that is forthcoming to you from anyone who has handed you a slight. This is a card of charity and gift giving. So you could be, giving someone a gift this week, Capricorn, or you could be the receptor of a gift from someone. Six of Pentacles. Up next now we have the Emperor. No matter what's going on here for you this week, Capricorn, you will be in control. This Emperor always maintains an element of control, not into any types of, manipulating or anything like that. I could be reading for some Capricorns who may be dealing with some energies related to the courts. You could be the Capricorn that works in the court system. Of course, the character here, I always say, could be connected to Capricorn, a father figure, and, they're over in spirit now. and they're just coming through to acknowledge. They may have worked in the court system, served in the military, or served on the police force. Very authoritative. So this is a card that represents, leadership, boss mode, authority. You may be asked to lead over others. You may be promoted through a job. Very powerful. Okay, so that's the major arcana, the Emperor. Up next now we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is sadness and disappointment. Three planners are up, two are down. She's over there in the cemetery, leaned over this tombstone. Now, I always read it, the Five of Cups, if it does express itself, may not be something that, typically affects or impacts you personally. It could be a child of yours if you own children, if you have children. Could be your romantic partner, could be a friend, it could be someone else in the family. However, if this Five of Cups comes through and expresses itself, then we just could be going through some sort of temporary mood swing, and that's not going to be the type of energy that sticks around too long anyway. However, I'm looking at the scenario here. Okay, she's leaned over a tombstone, so she's at a grave site. So this could also be for any Capricorn who may pay a visit to visit a loved one, in the cemetery, and maybe put some flowers down. It could be a pet. Could be just, paying your respects. All right. Following the Five of Cups here, Capricorn, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so you got three fives here. Wow, interesting. Five of Wands is, though, however, the projection of energy that may come to you, and I always say that may come to you in the form of other people. It's what's really going on with them, Capricorn, ain't got nothing to do with you. Always say, if this energy comes up, it's always in the form of petty fights and arguments, just things that just start off and one thing leads to another. If you ignore it, then it just goes away just as quickly as it comes through. So, like I said, don't add to it. Just totally leave it alone. If that's what you have to deal with this week. If not, it could be that you just go through a week of having to deal with some sort of restless energy. And of course, that too shall pass. All right. Up next now, we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups here for me is socializing. Interacting with family members, friends, romantic partners. It's an even number of cups. So again, on emotional scale, what you give is what you're going to get back. All right, and oh jeez, okay, yeah. So it could be any engagements, eating out at diners or restaurants. Could be double dating, just having a social grand time with those that are closest to you. Up next here for you, Capricorn, we have the Page of Blades. The Page of Blades is the Page of Swords. So this could be new conversations with new people, first actions and first moves. Also could be someone checking you out through social media or taking up some sort of interest in you, and they're checking you out through social media. However, it caddy mirrors over here to the moon. So if this is a person of interest, could be a coworker, neighbor, or a friend. They may come forward in terms of their interests in you. So be prepared for that if that is the case. Also, worldly news, global news, information comes to you, and it's just information. So that is the Page of Swords. Additional messages here for you, Capricorn, is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is pregnancy news around you, childbirth, and could be a job offer. Also, I could be reading for some Capricorns who may have entered into a relationship for the, very recently, and it's less than 30 days old. Still fresh, it's still new. That's the Page of Cups. Page of Cups has the ability to also bring together romantic partners as well as platonic friendships. The card up next is the High Priestess, definitely along with the moon. Pay attention to your intuition. Now, as I've been saying in the other videos, when cards show up, that especially this deck that I'm using, when cards show up with the fox. Okay, let's talk about the primary energies of the High Priestess here, and that's to pay attention to your intuition. She's coming in here definitely to assist you with that. You may be holding on to some secrets. Someone could be holding on to secrets about you, but all of that information may come forward because the moon is present. That's the very first card. Things that were kept or hidden from you come forward. This card here represents opposites attract. Also to Capricorn, the High Priestess always asks for you to have some sort of patience regarding something in an area of your life, all right? The fox, however, any fox that shows up in any card, no matter what card it is, I always say the same thing. Capricorn, you got to be careful around, there's someone around you that is deceptive or sneaky, or it could be a co-worker, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic partner. The fox always gives me that type of energy. Someone is about to deceive you, or someone is already deceiving you. Now, the good thing is because the fox is in the High Priestess picture, that's your intuition. So the High Priestess will help you weed this person out. So they're sly, they're slick, they're up to no good, they're about to deceive you. Okay, but your intuition is going to be strong enough to know what their intentions are. All right, so the last card that I'm going to draw for you, Capricorn, is the Hierophant. Okay, so you got the Major Arcana, the Hierophant here. This is a card that's very powerful. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 major arcanas. There's 5 here, really, but the Hangman is just neutral to me. Hierophant offers guidance, spiritual protection, spiritual energy. This could be for any Capricorn when it comes to any types of, on-the-job training. You could be promoted to a new job or a new position. You're training for that. This is teaching and learning, epiphanies, synchronicities. Pay attention to any repetitive angelic numbers that you may see along the way during the week. Someone may be getting married here in front of the Hierophant. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Capricorn. Just keep in mind, it's only me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Again, welcome new subscribers. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, and I shall talk to you soon. Ciao.